Okay, folks, Mike's Instant Movie Review, Those Who Wish Me Dead, starring Angelina Jolie as a firefighting woman who's trying to overcome a bad situation in her past. From the writer of Sicario and co-creator of Yellowstone. Have you heard of those movies or seen them? I don't know if I have. This Cruella movie, everyone's jerking a sandwich about it. Quiet Place 2 I saw. Dream Horse I saw. No offense to Dream Horse. I don't know what happened, if my body crashed out, my sugar levels or whatever, but I found that to be a sleeper hit, meaning I fell asleep. Here Today I think I did a review of, and In the Heights I did a review. Yeah, but here we are, folks, the movie theater experience. Hopefully, in your, quote, neck of the woods, quote, the movies are up and running and you can go see a nice film. If not, I hope that soon the theaters are open. But I bet a lot of you probably don't realize the movies are open, the movie theaters are open, because you just haven't checked. Now, have you? I mean, I know people in this town, this state, that are sitting at home, still frigid, still fearing. And look, I'm not trying to diminish the situation, but people are getting vaccinated, get vaccinated, wear a mask. But it's time to wake up a little bit, folks, and get out and start living again. Okay? And if we're jumping the gun, if this goddamned virus is too powerful for the vaccines, well, what the fuck? You gotta live before you die, right? So I went to see the goddamn movie, Those That Wish Me Dead, if I'm getting the title right. The title, look, titles mean a lot in films, and sometimes when titles try to get, I just said, because these motorcycles had to go by, titles mean a lot for movies, and sometimes these filmmakers or these producers or these studios or these directors or whoever the fuck makes these decisions, sometimes they try to get a little too artsy with their titles. And if you make a title for a film that's got too many words, or it's too easy to jumble up the words, Those Who Wish Me Dead. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's kind of a cool title, but it's got like one extra word. Those Who Wish Me Dead. I think you could have condensed that to Wish Me Dead, or Those Who Wish I Was Dead, but that would be adding another word. I don't know. Those Who Wish Me Dead. It's not a very cheery title, and it's not a very cheery movie in some regard, so it works. However, you're trying to put asses in seats. It's just a little depressing. Hey, honey, do you want to go see Those Who Wish Me Dead tonight? I don't know. I'd rather put my hand in a bowl of hot oil. Speaking of hot, fire is a theme of this movie. Now, look, no offense to the theater I just went to. I'm appreciative, okay, emoji of two hands together in a prayer symbol. I'm appreciative that the movie theater is even open at all and has a movie playing at 10:30 on a Wednesday night. See, it's kind of a nice theater here. And it makes me angry that these local fucks don't come out and see the goddamn movies. And this theater has been like fighting for its survival, but these local fucks won't come see movies like I do. So I don't know what to tell you, folks. I mean, I think the movie theaters, because of people who are not seeing the movies and not sharing the Mike Messier videos about seeing the movies, we risk not seeing these films on the big screen anymore. I'm trying to put the fucking tripod on. God in fucking heaven. Just trying to do a lot of things at once. I like to clip my nails so I don't have like fucking god-awful fingernails. The downside is you can't get anything done if you don't have fingernails. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many fucking things in life where you need like a fucking coke addict's fingernail, and otherwise you can't do anything. Yet, as men, We're instructed to always have nice trim fucking fingernails. For Christ's sake. So I can't accomplish everything at once. God fuck. So anyway, movie's good. This took a turn for the fucking rant. I mean, I was trying to be a nice guy and just do a nice review, and I thought I was until things happened. Okay, nice lighting. Movie's good. What I was getting at is that this movie would probably be better served on like a digital screen with really, really top of the notch fucking audio and video. This theater, no offense, it's a little 1990s. It's like a little bit like, oh, the best theater you can find in 1998. And it's 2020 fucking one. You know what I mean? So the theater here, like they've got some good theater. Like you have to see the movie like the first day it comes out to get the good screen. If you wait a week, your movie is getting demoted. So I gotta go see Cruella next. Even though I don't have my dick hard to see it, everyone else seems to. And everyone loves telling you things about the fucking movie before you see it. This lady told me a review that she read before she even saw that. She didn't even see the movie. She's just telling me what she read about it. Why are you telling me this? I do my own fucking reviews. I don't want to be influenced by other assholes in the world. Okay? Spoiler alert. So, Those That Wish Me Dead. I mean, just a shitty title. A good movie, though. And it's just, I really wanted to get into the fucking Christ, Angelina Jolie. Nice to see her on this big screen again. I don't know where she's been. I don't know what she's been doing. If she's been raising children from foreign countries and making them her own, or she's been divorcing Brad Pitt. Is that it? Is she and Brad Pitt divorced now? All these Hollywood people, that's how they rate themselves. Who were they divorced from? That's how they rate their lives. Oh, it's, remember all the fucking things we went through in those days, like the 2000s? Oh, it's Bennifer, it's Bradgelina, it's fucking J-Blow, or whatever the fuck. J-Affleck. All these couples that we all gave a fuck about. And I don't get it. Why do you care what these people are doing with their vaginas and penises? It has nothing to do with you. Why do you give a fuck who Kim Kardashian's fucking? It's got nothing to do with you. You receive no amount of pleasure based on who Brad Pitt is fucking, or Angelina Jolie is carrying the blood of around her necklace, or if she's dating her brother. That does not affect your life in a positive or negative way. You're living vicariously through these fucking celebrities and so forth. I mean, we all get all hot and bothered. Free Britney. Well, what the fuck has Britney done for me lately? Is Britney Spears a goddamn subscriber to subscribe to Mike Messier YouTube channel? Last time I checked, she wasn't. I didn't get a notification that Britney Spears is following me on Instagram. She's not entering my film festival. She's not liking my Pro Wrestling Rant videos. So why the fuck should I care about her? Let her be non-free. What the fuck do I care? I got my own problems. One little treat that I've learned is I have like a beverage from Jimmy John's that I acquired before this movie. It's a hot summer day, it's like 90. I go into the theater, I come out, and I still have some beverage left. It's kind of nice. It's nice to be greeted with a friend, even if it's a fucking beverage from a restaurant. I've been doing this Wish thing lately. I'm going to be doing some Wish videos. Wish is a goddamned, it's like the ghetto Amazon. I didn't know what it meant. I saw these memes. Like they'd show a picture of something awesome and then a pile of shit. And it would be like, this is what you order on Amazon. This is what you order on Wish. And I was like, well, what the hell is this thing? Then I got some fucking email saying, Wish, Wish. I clicked it. Next thing you know, I'm buying shorts for $4. Of course, the goddamn shipping and handling is a little bit more than that. That's how they fuck you in the ass. So you might as well just go to the local store and buy shit if you're going to be... I mean, what's with this shipping and handling? You ever notice that shipping and handling costs a little bit more than it should? What's with the handling? God, who determines these handling prices? The U.S. government? Get a $1,900 hammer? Oh my cunt. So anyway, this is just a fun video. The movie's good. It's worth seeing. It's worth seeing on a big screen, a nice big screen. Angelina Jolie, I mean, she's a fucking movie star, folks. I don't know what to say. She looks good on the big screen. Winona Ryder taught her well in that fucking movie that they did together in the psychiatric hospital in the 1960s that took place. Girl Interrupted, Girl, comma, Interrupted. I loved how when like Angelina Jolie, I hate the word like in the middle of my sentences. When Angelina Jolie won Best Supporting Actress, people were saying things to the point of, oh, I bet Winona Ryder's mad because she didn't get Best Actress or Best Director or whatever. It's like, no, she's not mad. She's the one that sponsored and cast this woman, and an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress helps the film make more money. Just people don't get how things work. You know what I mean? I mean, I do. I have a logical mind, and if you're directing a film or writing a film and an actor in the film won Best Supporting Actor, that helps you, idiots. Just the world is full of morons. And I'm constantly trying to hold the hands of the world to guide them to better enlightenment, and constantly recognizing that no matter what I do or say, people are going to be stupid and ignorant. Okay? That's the plight of the genius. Anyway, I did enjoy the film. There's a lot of sacrifice in this movie, some what do you call it? I was saying intergender, but it's interracial or interracial love, which is always fun. There's a Save a Kid, you know, like that's been a new thing. What's his dick? You know the guy that does all the Taken movies, you know, Liam Neeson, who made the controversial statement and then he get yelled at. But Liam Neeson likes to do the movies where he saves a kid. I saw one of those Save a Kid movies this year, and now Angelina Jolie is doing the Save a Kid movie. But there's sacrifice, and there's sadness, and there's bad guys with layers, and there's a guy with a melted face. That's always fun. It's always kind of cool in a movie when a guy's got like a severely burned face, and then he's trying to do bad things, but his face is all fucked up. That's fun. So it's got a lot of good elements. I mean, it's got your proverbial suspense, and your what's going to happen next, and your different people with different layers and characters. Oh, and also, the movie, part of the movie at least, a couple of scenes takes place, guess where? Jacksonville, Florida. It's right there on the screen. I love pissing people off. The pro wrestling fans are easy to do that too. I posted today, Daly's Place is the new pro wrestling capital of the world, the new Egg Dome, the new MSG, just to stick a firework up the asshole of the wrestling fan out there. And it's just great to see that firework go off. And kapow, they'll go nuts. They always do. Anyway, I've been getting a lot of positive feedback. Thank you very much. The views, guess what, folks? The view times are now into monetization levels. We've crossed the $4,000 or whatever the fuck, 4,000 hour level. Thank you. But now we need those subscribers. We need to bring those subscribers up. I say we. Here's a little director's tip if anyone gives a fuck. When you're directing a short film or a movie of any kind, use the word we instead of I. Because if you sound like you just care about yourself and your own success by saying I, you sound like a fucking arrogant fuck. But if you say things like we, it's like, oh my God, we're part of this. We're part of this team. And that's how you manipulate people. They do things. I told a friend of mine who also makes independent short films and films, I said, hey, you know, you're good at getting people to do what they're not. God damn it, I fucked up my quote. I said to my buddy, you're good at getting people to do things they don't want to do. That's the sign of a good producer. And it's true. When you can get people to do things that they don't want to do or aren't even capable of doing, in his case, it is the sign of a good producer, you know? Anyway, I would go see this movie. I'm having a fun little giggle. I'm kind of, I hate that term, but what is it? Wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. I always hated that because it's like, what am I, a fucking rabbit? I guess that's the point. You're supposed to be a rabbit if you say that about yourself. I'm wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. It's like I'm not really. You know what I mean? I'm not Gloria Steinem in the 1978 Playboy Club article, for Christ's sake. I'm just me. You be you. Me be me. All that crap. That's a new little catchphrase I'm using on social media, on Facebook especially. Like if somebody posts something ridiculous, there was a wrestling fan who posted a bunch of pictures of themselves wearing their title belt that they bought, you know, and they've got a bunch of fucking pictures of themselves with like a wrestling t-shirt on and a fucking title belt. And they write, I'm so psyched up to watch the wrestling show on television tonight. They're like preparing to watch television by taking pictures of themselves wearing a belt and a wrestling t-shirt. And folks, I like being a prick like anybody else, and I could have written a real swarmy comment. But a lot of times I hold back, believe it or not, because I do wonder if some of these fine folks have, you know, learning disabilities or a low IQ, or, you know, they're just not very social or whatever the fuck. You know, I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm just saying, I just try to be a little cautious with my insults and my swarminess on Facebook, because you never know who you're dealing with. Like if the person's suicidal and they're like one Facebook insult away from ending it all. So granted, it was an easy target. I could have been a dick, but instead I just wrote you be you, you know, and that's just like my catch-all thing now. If I feel the need to comment, like I can't fucking not tap my little fingers and say something swarmy or whatever the fuck. I just type you be you and it covers the basis. Because you could, if you're an idiot, you can see that as being encouraging. Like, oh, he's telling me to be myself. He likes me. But if you kind of get the joke of life, you realize you go ahead and be a moron. No judgment. So it works both ways nicely. You be you. So if any of you fine folks are now looking back on your Facebook and social media and say, fuck, did this guy ever write you be you? Or has anyone ever written you be you on one of my fucking posts? Now you'll know why. Oh, God. What else? I had a nice coupon from Jimmy John's today, so I used it properly. You can use the code 5off20 if you use the app. One of these COVID things, I've become really, like I was like the old man yelling at the clouds. I didn't like to use apps, like they offended me. But it's kind of like a pick and choose thing now. I actually went back to the gym today. I'm getting so inspired by this Nick Aldis book that I went to the gymnasium and lifted things and pushed things and all these wonderful things. You know, but what was a part of that was when I went in, like I didn't know how to get the fuck into the gym. Like I knew how to get in there, but I didn't know how to get signed in. So I'm like looking for like a piece of paper or something. And so I just said, how do I tell you that I'm here? And they're like, oh, do you want to start a membership now? No, I'm a member. I'm a member already. But how do I alarm you that I'm here? How do I get indoctrinated? How do I check in? And they say, oh, well, just put your phone on the fucking machine. I said, I left my phone in the car. I don't like bringing my phone in the gym because I'm trying to escape from the fucking phone in order to work out properly. I don't feel like dragging my goddamn phone around the whole gym, risking injury to my precious phone. So then they just looked at my phone number. I'm like, why can't you just give me a goddamn membership card like it's 1998? I mean, do I need a fucking phone for everything? I'd like to fuck my wife. Where's your phone? No, that's not right. That's not the way America's supposed to be. Any effing fucking way. I'm going to go now. Subscribe to Mike Messier YouTube channel. A lot of people are reaching out. I appreciate the reach outs. People are giving me their phone number as if I'm supposed to call them and have a private conversation. I might have to start charging for my friendship or something, folks, because it's getting to be interesting here. But I mean, people are giving me their phone number and writing me personal messages. It's very exciting. I appreciate it. If some of you guys could become women, that might be nice. No offense. But any fucking way, I'm going to start the car. I'm going to take the trek home. I'd like to crack my neck. And that's it. So if you want to leave a comment on anything, a gentleman, I think it was Chris, suggested another wrestling-based rant on Ryback, and I actually, believe it or not, did some research, as I always do. So I will do that, not in this video, but in the next one. And remember, folks, all the wonderful things. If you're a film fan, I've got probably, I don't know, 100 videos, you know, going back to Black Panther. I want to start my car. You know, Black Panther, I think I even reviewed twice, believe it or not, with Chadwick, because I saw it in the original time and then Memorial time. So Chadwick,